Obviously, NBA YoungBoy has been seriously active in 2026. You can see that, right? So far this year, he has released major projects, dropped huge amount of new music, appear on songs with several different artists. And when you look at it, every release and every feature he jumped on, it's clear that NBA YoungBoy has had a very busy year. You can't deny the fact. It's always there. So today, let me just walk you guys through NBA YoungBoy new music, album, guest appearances released in 2020 so far. But first, I'm going to start with his first album, the first album he released this year, which was Slim Cry. Slim Cry was the first album he released this year. NBA YoungBoy kicked off this 2026 with Slim Cry, and the project arrived with 13 songs. That was in January with some new music collaboration, right? And showing just how much material NBA YoungBoy has had in his return. And he didn't just keep quiet entirely. No, like the album also features some notable name across different genres, like Burna Boy appeared on Terror Eyes, while Jelly Roll joined NBA YoungBoy on Devil Go Away. That's one of the best feature from this album I just mentioned, Slim Cry, right? So those collaborations also show NBA YoungBoy continue to connect artists outside traditional hip hop. That's what you should know about this, okay? But even beyond that, like Slim Cry gave fans plenty of solo NBA YoungBoy material, like songs like Antisocial, Me and You, and Better Than Yours, also added to NBA YoungBoy varieties when it comes to Slim Cry. For NBA YoungBoy fans, I think this was a very strong to begin the year. Yeah, this was very strong, but I think he wasn't finished enough. Trust me, he wasn't finished he wasn't finished after he released Slim Cry, because he went on to release more leaks too. Yes, more Leaks 2 was released later this year. So NBA YoungBoy returned with another major project called More Leaks 2, but this time it was More Leaks 2. More Leaks 2 continued NBA YoungBoy More Leaks series and delivered another 20 tracks. And some of the songs include Ginger, Over, Shark, Switches, Grip on Ya, So Not Sorry, and Gnosis. So this track I just mentioned appeared on NBA YoungBoy More Leaks 2. And when you put Slim Cry and More Leaks 2 together, you notice that NBA YoungBoy had already released a huge amount of music in 2026. But you know what? What's even more interesting is what he was doing outside his own music. And that's where NBA YoungBoy 2026 song and feature then comes in. Alright, now when you talk about NBA YoungBoy's 2026 song features, I think NBA YoungBoy has been appearing on songs led by other artists, and this is where his 2026 run even get more interesting, because one of the notable appearances is Deep End coming from Joyner Lucas. Trust me, this is one of the best collaboration NBA YoungBoy has had in 2026. Like the collaboration gave NBA YoungBoy another opportunity, to work with an established rapper while bringing his own style to the record as well, right? He also appeared on Mike with Many Rooms. This is another song you need to check out. Rooms, going from Mike with Mary, featuring NBA YoungBoy and Chief Kesh. Alright, so that's another interesting combination, because Mike with Mary has worked with some biggest hip hop names. Alright, so NBA YoungBoy also teamed up with Yeat and Dreams on a track titled Face the Flame. Face the Flame come from Yeat and Green featuring NBA YoungBoy, and that's definitely one of the unexpected collaboration in 2026. Trust me, you love it. But the feature didn't stop there as well. No, it didn't, because NBA YoungBoy continued to appear on some other artists like Skrilla's 340. This is another track you need to check out, right? Then he moved on to this Coi Leray's song Better Than Yours, featuring NBA YoungBoy, coming from Coi Leray, and that collaboration become more notable moment in his feature run, and the song also received an official official music video, which is also available on YouTube. Okay, now the next track NBA YoungBoy appears on is Jojona's Hall Fast, which also added on that guest appearances to his growing 2026 catalog. Check it out. Another collaboration is Masked Up, coming from Nettspend. Masked Up coming from Nettspend. Check it out, right? So the song appeared on Nettspend Early Life Classic project and later received a music video, which is also available on YouTube. Just this song I'm mentioning right now, just know them out and also check them. Another interesting collaboration or feature NBA YoungBoy received this year is this one that came from Chris Brown new album Brown on a track titled Red Room. You know, that collaboration is especially interesting because it brings NBA YoungBoy to Chris Brown world, like while combining Chris Brown R&B style, while NBA YoungBoy deliver rap, that kind of thing, right? So these are songs featuring NBA YoungBoy so far this year. But mind you, this page, this video, or from the comment section, you will see the official link where you're gonna listen to the track, see more of future NBA YoungBoy song and features, right? So when you step back and look at everything NBA YoungBoy has done in 2020, there's a deep clear pattern. He's not relying on his own albums. No, he also appeared on record with other artists from different parts of the music industry. So just imagine yourself that you have got notable hip-hop artists like Joyner Lucas, Michael Merit, Yeat, Coi Leray, Nettspend, Chris Brown. You know, these artists appeared or featured in YoungBoy this year 2026, and several other artists and more are still coming, because like all this I'm just telling you now is features on or song album in YoungBoy has released so far this year, meaning that more are still coming, right? So let me know what you think in the comment section and continue to listen to YoungBoy more song, right? Subscribe for more updates. I'll come back here to update you guys on YoungBoy song and features album anytime it drop. More especially, the link to listen to this song I just mentioned is on the description, also on the comment section. So from there, you can navigate to Asu Hip Hop to stream the song or listen to the album or whatever he has released this year. Subscribe for more updates.